I think you kind of answered this question already, but this is another staple of the proposition business is we ask a secret question. So you're probably going to reiterate a lot of what you just said, but what is the secret to building a mission driven business people don't just buy from, but they believe in?
I wouldn't say there's necessarily a secret, but you have to have a personal commitment to what you're doing. And so for us, like our commitment to donate back 10% of every sale to pregnancy care centers has been a day one fundamental, objective of ours. We do it every single month. We give back, and we're never going to change that model. It's a huge portion of our profits. So that's like these core things that you set your business on that you believe are fundamental to why you should operate and how you operate. You can't compromise on them. And so for us, we will continue to do that. Also it's like we also have to be a profitable company. I love your name. It's we want to we want to be a profitable business. To be profitable is to continue how we can continue to have success supporting and giving back such a large portion of our profit. So it really goes hand in hand. But those core, I would say pillars of our company are something we focus on every single month because that's how we can have long-term success. We don't want to operate for 2 months, then run out of money. We want to be, a solvent for long-term and continue to have a, generational impact.
Yeah, I want to highlight two things that you've already talked about to kind of bring up as a pillar inside this interview, and that was who your customers are, right? And that's
Mhm.
a very important thing of business is to know who your customers are, because then you know how to speak to your customers. Uh, the second thing is the product, right? You have to have a very good product. Like when we're talking about scaling a business, those are two of the key factors. You have to know who your customers are, and you have to have a great product to sell them, right?
It's totally, yeah. I mean, it's the fundamental core is like, your customers, especially like, even if, because we're pro life, if we don't have a good product, like pro life Americans aren't going to buy it because they deserve something for their money. It's not just,
Mhm.
we're not a charity. Like we need to provide people with a product that they're going to love and, um, be happy to continue drinking month over month. So it's so core to business. It's like you have to compete on a very product to product level, and so we do that, and that's what I definitely encourage other business owners to never overlook that point.
I think about the person like that. Let's just take Starbucks for instance, right? The person that may is conservative Christian, but they drink Starbucks, and that's just because they like the product,
Yeah.
right? But then they get to experience your coffee, right? And then they're like, I finally found an alternative to Starbucks, so I can support something I actually believe in.
Hmm.
That's powerful.
It is. Yeah. We have had, oh my gosh, I couldn't tell you how many people have switched from Starbucks to us. So we're very proud of that. We're proud that we serve better coffee than that. And obviously the mission behind us is much better. Like I haven't drank Starbucks, oh gosh, in probably 7 years, and I won't touch it. It's definitely something I pride myself in is that we're making a lot of people switch away from Starbucks.
Thanks for checking out the Profitable Christian Business Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.